everyone, this is Sam Crane the Heart, and today I'm starting some gift making. So today I'm going to be making hot cocoa packets. A lot of people in the Not Too Shabby shop, including Jamie, have made these packets. I'm going to go ahead and kind of do a start to finish on how I make mine. So first I was lucky enough to have a bunch of images that I had already colored, and whenever I have extra images or things that I color and extra pieces, I throw them in a little container so that if I need to dig around and find a sentiment or an image, I usually have something maybe I could use for a quick card. But I'm using a bunch of Not Too Shabby shop pads, paper pads. This is also a good time to use ephemera if you need it. I happen to not need it for this, but I had it out just in case. But you can see all the different paper pads that I'm going to be using. Some of these are in the shop, so if you are into them, you should check out the shop and get a hold of some of these fabulous paper pads before they're gone. So I am using these sleeves from Starbucks, and if you don't have a Starbucks near you, you don't have any of these sleeves, you could just make a belly band out of maybe 120 pound cardstock. I'm also using a little washi, a little bit of ribbon. I have a cellophane bag. I've seen people measure them and like all of that. I'm not going to be measuring this. I'm going to be gluing that sleeve just right on my paper and just trimming it. It doesn't quite have to be exact. No one's really going to be able to tell as long as it's covered. There's going to be a lot going on with this project. So, and this is not permanent packaging, right? This is just something cute, and then people are going to rip into it to use what's inside. So not too concerned. I'm putting glue all over one side of the sleeve, and then I glue it down and I just trim around it. One thing that I would recommend you do is, if you have paper that's directional, is make sure that when you lay down the other side that your direction is matching. So, you know, something to keep in mind, because I kind of have a couple of them that I almost did it the wrong way, but I didn't. I double checked. So now I'm going to put glue on this other side, and then I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go ahead and stick it down, right down onto my paper. And I'm using Barely Arts glue, which I really like. I've got a couple other glues that I'm going to try, but I do like the Barely Arts because I buy the bigger bottle and then I just refill the smaller bottles, and it's just working pretty well for me. Okay, so once you've got those cut, I'm going to trim around here. Then we're going to decorate. So I have done some already, and just for the, for time, you guys got to see me how I kind of do this one. But I've got all of these other sleeves ready to go, using all the different papers that I decided to go ahead and use for this project. And so I'm going to lay them out because I have all of my images, and then I have different sentiments, and I'm going to go ahead and kind of piece together what kind of goes best with what, and using with what I have. And I think I have like the perfect amount of sentiments and everything. Now, I also used some tags that I already had made from the Baking Spirits Bright from Catherine Puller, the virtual retreat I did. You could do a tag, or you could just write on the back of the sleeve that you created a to from. But I went ahead and I attached a tag to it because I had them. But you don't have to do that. It does make it, very decorated, but I think it came out cute. You'll see that at the end. So I'm kind of deciding where everything is going to go. And the other thing I decided was I was going to keep it flat. I wasn't going to bother getting my foam out and propping everything on foam or anything like that. I'm just gluing everything straight down, because really these are going to be mostly gifts for coworkers, and so they're just going to kind of all go in a big bag, because I've got a couple different gifts I'm going to be doing for coworkers. I think these ones, I've got little $5 gift cards to Starbucks which are going to kind of go into these packets for the secretaries, because the secretaries do a lot of things for me. And then I'm going to have some other little gifts. I'm going to be going over what I'm making on my channel. Simple things that are cute. You package them up cute, and they hold really well. People really enjoy them. So I'm going to decorate. You can see all the different ways. And all of these cups, I think I did a video a month or two, maybe 2 months ago, where I colored all of these and I cut them out and I showed them, and I had them for, I think it was embellishments on the 11th. And I was supposed to do something with them and I didn't. And I'm so glad I didn't, because they are perfect for this project. But sometimes that's, you know, I color a bunch of stuff and then I have to make something else for a birthday or whatever, and I forget about it. And then I've got all these images, which is great when I don't have a lot of time to craft, but I want to make something. All right, so now it's the gluing time. So I know that Jamie got some of these back in stock. Not all of these, I think, are in the shop. I know some of the paper is. I'm not quite sure if all of these cups are. She has some new cups that came out, I think, recently, and then her new box of the month has some that are very more Valentine's, but you could definitely use them for holiday or for winter. So there are a lot of really cute different cups that she's done over the past year or two, and so you might want to look in the shop and see what she has, but these are some of my favorites. Okay, so just gluing everything down and just trying to make sure that it kind of stays on there, and then moving on to the next one. So I also keep, like, when I cut circles out and all of that, and I kind of keep them together because they make great little bits for cards and other things. So you can see that I used up some of the circles. I had a heart in there too, but it didn't work out for this project, so I put it back in my little bin. But there are, you know, I would recommend that you do that too. You know, when you don't use everything that you cut out, just save it, because you never know when you're going to use it for another project. Okay, so getting this next one done. And so one of the things is I'm trying to kind of match up the colors a little bit, making sure that I at least have some sort of sentiment. The ones where I stamped right on the card, the Believe and 'Tis the Season, those ones I don't believe I did a sentiment for, because that is going to be the sentiment for it. The only difference is I've got the one that's the Happy Holidays. That one I did put a sentiment, because I kind of had the right sentiment for it. So I'd also love to know what people are doing for homemade, you know, gifts. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to do, you know, food gifts, because I am doing a cookie exchange, I think, at work, and it might be too much cookie making. But I do have a couple ideas of things I'm going to make, because I have the stuff to make them. So I kind of want to change it up from how I did it last year. So we'll see. I'm going to go ahead and pull out those goodies and start working on that. Next, I have a lot of other things. I need to make more tags. I have a card exchange I'm doing, and so I've got to make Tailored Expressions does kind of created like a pen pal group for us. So I've got Tailored Expressions cards I've got to make, so that might be next, because I kind of want to get those out. I need to make some tags, because I need to start wrapping presents. So just a lot of things I definitely got working, and I really only have a few more weeks to work on it, all of it. Okay, we're getting to the nitty gritty. You can see, like, this particular one, you know, I had used, I guess, some gold paint or something, but anyway, I'm going to go ahead and finish these off. And there is the last one. It's freaking cold outside. And so I'm going to glue that down, and then I'm going to make the gift part. And so what goes into these hot cocoa gift sets, and that just depends on you and what you want to put in there. Now I've got these Godiva hot cocoa packets. I bought these on Amazon. I just think that they're much prettier than some of the other ones you could buy. The packaging is nice. I have a candy cane. I have a marshmallow topper that came from Target. And then I have a piece of chocolate. So I've got two different kinds. I've got a Ghirardelli peppermint bark and a Ghirardelli, I think it's gingerbread. And so all of that goes in the bag. And so my bag is a little bit wide for everything. So I'm actually going to fold it over, and I'm going to close that side up using some washi tape. So I tried to use washi tape that kind of matched my colors. I just happened to have some purple snowman washi, which I thought was perfect for the purple cup. And so I'm going to I'm going to put that washi tape down, and it's a little extra added decoration, but it keeps that, you know, cellophane bag closed on the side, because like I said, it's a little bit wide. And then I'm going to take a piece of ribbon and just tie it. So I'm going to tie it once, and then I'm going to use a tag and tie my tag around it, and then I'm going to go ahead and tie it a second time into a knot. And then it's pretty much done. I just, you know, I have a to from on the tag. I'm just going to put a from because I just hand them out. But I have a couple that are probably going to go to specific people, so I'll put the 2 on those. And then it's just a matter of putting them in the sleeves. So I'm going to trim the ribbon, and now I'm just going to go ahead and make sure that I'm matching everything up and putting it in the sleeve that matches. And I'm a little bit off camera doing that, but you can see how cute they look when they're all in their packaging. So I'm putting this one in, and this is like, I think my favorite part is putting everything in the sleeve, and that how it all fits in there so perfectly, and how cute it looks. And it was, this project probably might have been about $3 or $4 maybe each, maybe a little bit less. I mean, the marshmallow toppers were a little pricey, but you know, I think it came out really cute. So putting them all in the sleeves, you can see my cute little tags. I do have a video, I believe I have a video on my channel on the virtual retreat that I did with Catherine Poehler, where I show all of these tags and the other cute projects. I mean, that was a really, really great retreat. I really liked everything we made, and the stamp set, the products we got were really great. But yeah, look how cute they look. And so I made 6 of them, I think. I made 6 of them. And there they all are. Thank you so much for watching.